Instagram. We're starting the Bootstrap series in the first lesson. Bootstrap. We'll learn how to run it. Here. Link without importing what asks us. The tests won't work. Here is one container. It wants us to add it inside a div. We'll do this outside of styles. Like this class, load, and at the end of the form, close it and add one to this style. We're adding a fluid container. We will add visuals for mobile. Here, the desired total is 2 visuals. And here, let's add one more visual. They want the link for this visual to be this. This image, they want us to make it responsive. In the new visual, they want it to be like this. Let's do a test. Got it. We will center the text. Here, we want to center it by adding text center to the H2 element. It's a very basic way. It wants us to center it in a very basic way. This is working from the Bootstrap library. Here, we're not deleting the red text. Centering the text. We're creating a button in strap. To this strap. These two classes, we're giving these two classes also come from Strap's own library. We also wanted under the cat photos, we need to add a small button. This is this. A small icon has been created. If we write like in it, it will appear as a class. Button. Changed. This button. Default as usual. We're taking a test.
Straight on. If it is a button, add a block to the button. We'll see what we're asked for. To our Bootstrap button. Here's a Bootstrap. We need to add a block. As you can see, got it. We're going to slowly turn our buttons into a rainbow. Now we're changing the default to primary. The default here. Fine. And now we have a colorful button.
To call optional actions, we're reaching out for the btn-info. It wants us to create a new button here. Under the like. Like this. We can make a copy. This tone. Just changing its appearance. First, I'm not updated like this. Because again, the button will create classes with the button. We're just going to add the info, so we're doing it like this. We can make it as if it were a dangerous button. We can do that. This is an action, like fitting into the job. So we're creating one more button. Under the buttons. Delete. This button stays in the button block classes. We just add balance and it changes color, turning red. Therefore, more suitable because let's work this strip becoming the grid lesson. It's moving on. It's talking about a 12-column grid system. In summary, a task button in the given task. 3 buttons individually. It wants us to place them in the grids and do it in a single row. So it's going to have the 3 buttons sitting side by side. It wants us to do this in a single div. A single div. A single div that contains the buttons. Putting this into role class. Placing them. All of the buttons too. Like this. Turn to tape. Thomas. It's shrinking these buttons like this. This is it. I'm going to clean up the style here for this strap, and it'll print us another style. I'm cleaning this up. It's going to print the style. I'm cleaning this up. Complete. Here. Complete. This city style is making it delete for us. The information it provides is also. This one with the dead link is being deleted. Over there. I want this one. Who's right here? Deleted. We removed the red text. The red text. It said to replace it with primary. And here a blue text was created. Then click on smaller. Image here. It wants us to replace it with image responsive. We're seeing how to add an inline element inside a span. It explained what it did with the block element. It covered it thoroughly in the previous lessons. Here as well. Inside the P tag. Lava. Adding a span.
Yeah.
Span like this one. Like this. Closing it. Then I add a class called Danger, and I'm just going to copy and paste it here. Here. Look, it turned red. We're going to try to create it in this lesson. Here, he explains the grid system. And he's explaining what he wants us to do. Inside a symbol div, he wants us to take the row in H2 elements. Later, the H2 element. Here. Which column? He wants us to take it. Here we'll make it 8, and here we'll make it 4. What he mentioned. This is the title. To this, I'm going to define the raw class. This is already a class within Bootstrap. In the statue. Here, div. Inside, check this. Class. He wants us to make this for. We're adding icons in this lesson. First, to add icons to the buttons. The Font Ovation library. We're making the link connection just like we did in the first lesson with Bootstrap. Here. Inside the I element. It is located. This is how we can add it. Here to us. Inside the like button. It says it wants to be added. We're finding the tag for like. The like is here. For example, if we copy and paste this. When we do that, it works well here. It was already there. It became a like. We have seen how to add an icon to a button. Accordingly, we now add icons to all our buttons. Buttons. Here. I'm going to copy and paste these directly into the info. Let's see if it works. Here it is right away. Show you. This came through. This is the same. We already added this in the previous lesson. We are making the radio buttons responsive. We are finding the radio buttons for responsive design. Here are the radio buttons. Inside the font elements. Yes. All the radio buttons are being rolled in. It's being placed inside the label. So this. Like this. By opening a div. Quad. Route. We're doing it. Here, each label. Now, each label said. Sit down.